So thank you everyone for coming today for the presentation. So my name is Alexandre Morizot. I'm working for CQDM, and I'm leading this call for solution led by the CELLULE. And today I'm gonna walk you through this call of solution and present you what the CELLULE is expecting to do. So I'm just going to start by giving you a little bit of background about why we are launching this initiative in Quebec. So during the pandemic and COVID-19 pandemic, there was a huge highlight that was put on RNA-based therapies and basically the development of all the vaccine against COVID. First, because those vaccines were very easily and rapidly used and used in worldwide, but also what we've seen is just that all the RNA-based therapies could potentially target a lot of protein and target that were usually not reached by regular therapies. There's still a lot of challenge to be met with those therapies, and to make sure those therapies can flourish and be used worldwide and broadly. So in Quebec, we realized there was a lot of strengths that could be used to accelerate the development of those RNA therapies and make sure this therapy, this industry will take a good position in the international stage. So in this context, in 2024, in April 2024, the Quebec government has launched different mobilizing project to make sure RNA therapies will have a big space in RNA in Quebec. So all those initiatives are summarized in the website RNA poll, where we're going to use that website to just aggregate all the news about RNA in Quebec. So among the initiatives that were created by the ministry in 2024, the CELLULE was created, and the objective of the CELLULE is to solve the major scientific and technological issues that the industry is facing and that limit the development of RNA therapies worldwide. And to do that, the CELLULE will use some financing and supporting tools to support the development of the most promising technologies that respond to the key industrial challenges that will originate from Quebec industry or academic lab. Within this organization, it was led by 5 different organizations based in Quebec that found research: Axelis, CQDM, the Fonds de Recherche du Québec, Génome Québec, and Médicaments Québec. And together, those 5 organizations will support those innovations. To encourage those innovations, the CELLULE decided to use what we call a pull strategy, which means that we work on identifying the main industrial issues that limit the development of RNA therapies. And then we're going to try to engage the Quebec ecosystem to provide and propose solutions that will just fix those issues. Once those solutions are going to be identified, we as a CELLULE will work on identifying the appropriate funding mechanism and the partner that will be the best to support the development of the technology. And then we will support the researchers and company all the way from where they are on the project to the point where there will be the substantial arrival of private capital in the project. So the call for solution that is proposed today is not a regular funding initiative. That there's different things that set this initiative apart. First, this is a joint application where that will act as a single point of contact and give you access to privileged access to all the partners of the CELLULE and all their funding mechanism. What we try to achieve with that is just to create a continuum of financial tools and rapid financing of projects to make sure this innovation will just they will be developed quickly. And as I said before, like this financial support, we aim to propose this financial support to the point where there will be like significant input of capital in the solution project. And like unlike all the different call for proposal that's usually done, all the solutions will be considered, whether they are proposed by academic lab or industry member or like companies from Quebec. And like not all the source of funding need to be identified before a project is proposed to this call of proposal. And then the CELLULE will work with like the teams that propose the project to identifying what would be the best funding mechanism to make this innovation mature to commercialization. So basically, all it takes is just a good idea and like your expertise to fix the problem that were identified by the industrial members, and then like the CELLULE is going to work for you to make sure your innovation goes through. So now, when we look at the application process, what we need to see in this application is just like what is the proposed technology and like how it will address the challenge, the industrial challenge that was identified. Mainly like what stage of development is it currently at, and like which is like the proposed development plan of this technology. Where do we want to bring this technology at? And after that, on things that we need to see to is also how much time it will take to just like bring the innovation to the point where we want to bring it, and like how much it will cost. And then on the side, that's something also which is important, just to see if there is already some partners that are like working with you on this solution. That would help a lot to just like make sure this project show first there's like traction around this project, but like also like there is like people that can support this project. Based on like this application, there will be like several evaluation criteria that's going to be used. So first will be like the suitability of the proposed technology according to the identified problem like it's aimed at fixing, the feasibility and the quality of the proposed technology, the quality of the participant and the collaboration, if there is some collaboration. And also, what would be the innovative and competitive nature of the proposed technology for industry? Is it something that the industry can just like use tomorrow to fix the problem? And after that, all those more like practical elements, we're going to look at like how this innovation will contribute to the advancement of RNA therapies sector, and like how it will benefit for Quebec ecosystem and like benefit to Quebec in general. So the selection process of the proposed solution gonna go this way. We try to just like put a cartoon together to try to explain the process. We are asking you to send us a notice of intent, but like basically many be in contact with us before you apply, just to make sure the project is aligned with what we are looking at, and just like maybe to guide you. And then the submission proposal will be due August 28th for this first call of proposal. After that, we're gonna do some technology assessment using like external evaluator that will be under CDA to just like make sure the proposed solution is like actually like a good solution. And after that, have a selection of the promising technology by the industrial advisory committee that we created for this initiative, which is like composed of C executive in the development of RNA therapies. And during those two steps, the technology assessment and the selection of the promising technology, we're going to work with the team that proposed the solution to identify what are the best funding mechanism and partner that can be used for this proposal, and also discuss what is like the best plan and like how to set it up. And after that, after all that is done, we're just going to go to the funding approval that will be done with the funding organization that's going to fund the project. For this first call of solution, there was like four main challenges that were identified. The first one was the development of tools that will improve the prediction and the design and the optimization of RNA modalities. Basically, just like make sure that like using modified chemically altered like base, we can still predict the structure and function of RNA that can be used. The improvement of mRNA stability, prolonged expression, and reduced immunogenicity to make sure like those mRNA therapies can be used broadly. The improvement of the manufacturing method of RNA therapies, which mean like making sure those RNA therapies, mRNA, ASO, or other, can be made like efficiently, can be done like at a cost effective, at an effective cost, but like also like their ecological footprint is reasonable. And also like the last one is more the design of a new delivery system and to the development of new administration system and new routes. We all know that the application of RNA therapies are for now like very limited to where we can bring those RNAs. So just like defining like new routes and new delivery modalities is very something that's gonna open the possibilities. Some of the first key dates for this first call of proposal. The call was launched in June, and like we have two deadline. One in August 21st. We want you to contact us before this date, so we can just like make sure your project is aligned with the project and like the call for solution. And the deadline for the submission is August 28th. With that, we hope to be back to the team and give them feedback around the autumn of like 2024, and like we're gonna launch a new call for solution at the same time.